Good evening, everyone. It's Michelle. I am an independent designer with Chalk Couture, and Mike is behind the camera. And I want to thank you for joining us. As you come in, please say hi so we can acknowledge you. We appreciate anyone and everyone who comes in, even on the replay. Type in hashtag replay. Tonight we are going to be doing more bunny love. Easter will be here before we know it, and you want to be able to take advantage of getting things ready ahead of time. Tonight I'm going to be using a transfer. You get 6 pieces with it. It's called Spring in Your Step, and this happens to be pretty much, I think, on our warehouse clearance, so you want to check that out. I will post my website in the comments, but if you're on my business page, just go up to the shop button and go into the sales or the specials, and you'll see what's left. Now, I want to paint this first because I need time to let it dry. So I'm using our yellow, and I'm just going to give it, people may not realize that with our chalk paste, you can paint. So it's nice because you can coordinate.
Hello, Amanda Parker.
Oh, one of our faves. Hello, hello.
Hope everything went well with the birthday.
She said it was good. I saw it on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, she didn't tell me, so.
Oh, sorry. Well, I did wish Addie a happy 16th. And thank you for the comment for our sweet little girl. Her birthday. Oh, this one's loose too. I was painting the other day, and the head of the paintbrush came right off. At least it wasn't live on camera. I don't mind doing this because this will be a quick paint job here. It's not like when I was painting the bunnies and the chick. No one has come up with a good tagline that a bunny and a chick walk into a bar. No one has come up with something, but hopefully they will. I still haven't thought of anything.
A great birthday is being able to go to your second job on doing horse chores. I don't know.
That was what Addie did.
She said she had a great day. Got to go to her second job doing horse chores.
Well,
I guess if you like doing
horse
chores, yeah. Well,
I'm just gonna get the edges. But I'm going to
find something you love. You'll never work a day in your life.
Is that what she said?
No, that's what they said.
They, who's they? As my brother-in-law always said, who's they? And why do you trust them if you don't know their name? Am I staying in frame somewhat?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, I'm not.
I can move.
I know. I'm not trying to make it challenging for you.
Can't dance, but I can move.
Yeah, that's true. You can sway.
I can sway.
Yeah. Well, like I said, Easter will be here. Spring will be here. Well, we had snow. We had quite the storm this morning. But by this afternoon,
Mostly gone.
Was mostly gone. Now, I'm just going to pardon my reach. Just want to dry this so that I can put it down and then pick it up when I'm ready. And I will be waxing this. Okay, I'm just going to set that to the side. And I am done with the yellow.
Yeah, they said we were going to get 1 to 3, but I think we got more like 2.
Well, that's 1 to 3.
Well, usually we get more than what they say.
Yeah. Well, my hands are messy. But what I was doing, and trust me, I am not spending the whole time wrapping this like I was doing with the carrots. I'm going to do a swap out. But you have a couple of options. One is to use, I like the fluffy yarn. And when I did it, I just tied it off and I just kept wrapping it and wrapping it. I went all the way around and then up one ear, down the other, up the other, down. So this is one option. Another option is the rope. Now, to me, the rope's bulky, but this rope unravels, so you end up with
Gotta
three.
get you in the frame.
Oh, sorry.
I wasn't paying attention.
This does unravel. I'm just not going to do it, and you can wrap this as well. If you want more of a farmhouse look, I guess would be with the rope. So those are the options. Again, it's just, with this I would glue it and wrap, and maybe glue every so many inches to tag, to tack it down. Again, I think the rope is too thick to wrap, but if you have the patience to do that, God bless you. But I like, and I would do that, but I love the puff. I love the puff. And this is where my swap out's going to be. Ta-da! Didn't that turn out so cute? And since it's wired, you can adjust these, the ears. And I'm going to demonstrate a couple of our tools for those who may not be aware that we do have tools, different things for ribbon and for yarn. This is our tassel maker, and you can make them at 3.5 all the way up to 7 inches. And all you need to do, I'm trying not to say alls, all you need to do, I'm going to do a 4-inch one, is you hold it and you just wrap it how thick you want it to wrap. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I am going to cut. Then I didn't make it as many rounds because this is very thick yarn. Try to remember my words. And then you just tie it. This does stretch a little. And you slide it off. That's all there is to it. I'm going to put that aside. I'm going to cut. And then, I should have paid better attention, but yeah, I think I have it all. Then what I'm doing is just slipping my scissors through. I could have made this a little more, and then you would trim to the desired length. Now I do have a little bit of a shorter one in there, so that's what I'm going to do. Okay, forgot to turn on my glue gun, but I'm done with my yarn. Put my trash to the side, and I just thought this would make a cute little bunny nose. Isn't that cute? So what I'm going to do is take a little bit of peony. I'm not going to use my finger. I'm just going to take one of my stir sticks. And I'm just going to give a little dab. Doesn't have to be completely covered, but make a cute little nose. I'll let that dry while I'm waiting for the glue to heat up. Now, okay, so I showed you this, our tassel maker. Now we have our new bow maker. I'm just going to move this to the side. And I'm going to do a blue polka dot ribbon. Let me see. I'm going to take that one out for now. Let's see. Take my scissors. I'm going to pull this back. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. Pardon me, hiccup there. I'm going to move this back. So I have it like a U, and I'm going to cross it. I'm making this one end a little longer because as I cross it, I'm going to go underneath. I'm going to try to keep it unfolded. Then I'm just going to tie a knot. Try keeping it centered. Then I'm just going to slide it up. And then I end up with this cute little bow that I'm going to put up there. But what I'm going to do first is think about when you do the dovetail from the folded side is when you want to cut. I may have to cut that one again because this one is shorter. Yes. Always do the short one first. Move my trash away. And then you can play with it. And you end up with this cute little...
Yeah, Amanda's cut backwards before.
Yeah, I do.
So
I have to think. That's why I have to think. I go from the folded side to, you know, angled. Yeah, I have to think about it. So, waiting for my glue gun still to heat up. So, I will continue, and that'll end up going there. So, it's coming together. So, that's 2 tools that I have shared.
That's the cut once, swear twice.
Yes,
thing.
yes.
That's
Okay, so my, it's not quite 100%. Let me just give it another. It just went on a little thick. I didn't have any distilled water to spray on it, which probably didn't matter in this particular situation because I usually spray onto my surface, not into my paste jar. Now, the reason I'm waxing, for those who are not in the know, is to make it that my silk screen transfer does not stick to this freshly painted piece of wood. When I pull it up, because our transfers are adhesive backs. So, it's going to put it out there. Are people ready for Valentine's Day tomorrow? Mike does not ask for anything, so I'm always off the hook. And I don't ask for much. You want to tell Amanda and those who come in what I'm getting for Valentine's Day? I am such a hard person to buy for.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Which Dunkin' Donut?
The brownie something or other.
The brownie batter.
Brownie batter.
It's a good thing they only have that for like 3 weeks, or I'd weigh 500 pounds. The reason I just put the heat on is I put it on a little thick, and that helped soften it so I could spread it. So I have my wood waxed.
You cook on Valentine's Day?
We don't usually do stuff for Valentine's Day.
She said we don't do anything. I just cook a nice dinner.
Yeah. We don't, like I said, we really don't do anything for Valentine's Day. We're married. Romance is dead. No, so I'm kidding. We, it's just a little joke that we have.
The truth is often said in jest.
Yeah. Tell me if I'm wrong.
She likes the bagel bite. Oh, she's grilling steak tomorrow. There we go.
Ooh, maybe I should. Oh, we only have one steak, so then you wouldn't get anything. So I won't make steak tomorrow.
See, if I grill, you end up with charcoal.
Yes.
I don't cook at all. I do hot dogs and eggs. That's it.
Yeah. And toast.
Because you can put the hot dogs in the microwave.
I'm just going to stir. I'm using the Cadet Blue.
I can make a mean omelet, but that's about it.
Yeah, Mike, I have him swear off grilling because I almost caused him to
No,
lose,
her husband doesn't cook either.
caused him to lose
Keeping
his
up the
eyebrow.
tradition, I see.
I caused him to lose his eyebrows.
Oh, yeah. I still married her, though.
Yeah. Well, I think we were already married when that happened, dear.
Well, I ripped up the divorce papers.
You ripped up the divorce papers. Okay. Now, I could have done a hot mess, but I've already demonstrated that. So I'm just doing a simple one and done. Something that you can create quickly because, to be honest, the wrapping of the bunny frame is time consuming. But with that frame, you also have the option that if you have fabric around, different colors fabrics that would work for spring, you could do a rag. Oh, it picked up a teeny bit of the paint. You can see right there, but that's not the end of the world. So a rag, what was I calling it? A rag wreath is what it's called. And that's taking strips of fabric that maybe is 1 inch wide, 3 inches long, and you would wrap it around. Let me just put this to the side and let it dry a little bit. Let me grab a ribbon. I had a piece of ribbon, but I dropped it. Let me just cut a piece of ribbon here. This is time consuming as well, but it is beautiful when it's done. So you would just have your piece of fabric, and you need a lot of scraps for it, and then you just tie it. But with fabric, it's not as stiff as a grosgrain ribbon, and you would just go around each bar of the frame, and you could just do it all around, and it really makes for a beautiful wreath. So that, like I said, you can make it longer if you want, or you can make it wider. It's something you do while you're watching TV because it's very tedious.
So's the bunny.
So's
Wrapping the bunny.
yeah, wrapping.
Her husband's a butcher. She gets the good steaks.
Oh, I did not. Is that well? You're a baker, so I didn't think about.
Got a candlestick maker in the
Yeah.
bunch there? Or?
I'm going to dry this.
Oh, she could see doing it with macrame.
Yes, I'm learning. I've been watching a lot of macrame videos, but I have not attempted. The only macrame I've done is for some earrings, and it's a lark's knot, which everybody and their brother knows. It's just folding the yarn in a U and flipping it over. I'm going to take that back.
I know.
Okay.
I was getting it out of the way for the time being.
Okay. So, this should be dry. And if this bothers you, you can always take a paintbrush and...
I don't even see it. I'm standing here.
Well, this is pretty much dry. But that's all you'd have to do. I'm not worrying about it.
It's so close to the yellow that
yeah. You just got blue paint on
you
it.
can throw them in the water.
Oh, I didn't know we had water here.
Yes, you have a very efficient assistant.
Yes. Mr. Mike.
Just a ta-da, all better.
Okay. So, can you pass the bunny back, please? Because my glue gun, I'm trying, I guess I'll add those last. So I showed you two tools. Now I'm going to show you a third one. It's our punch. You can see on the back. So I need to attempt, and I like doing it upside down so I can see where that's about centered.
If you say so.
And just pop it out. And there's one. Let me attempt
To make sure it's straight.
somewhat straight, because I can still be
Under the R.
that look good. Right about here. Does that look good?
Mm-hmm.
Just putting a faint mark. Did you get snow, Amanda?
They said the last one they got was 12 inches.
Ah, that's not, no, I'm kidding. That's a pain.
We didn't get any snow for 2 years. We've had two
Over
small
2 years,
storms.
yeah. I'm just trying to think the best way to...
One storm of 4 inches, and I guess this last one was maybe 2.
Well, we got 3, because
And
we
it
got it on the
melted pretty
Tuesday, and then a Friday, and then...
Well, that's true, yeah. 2 back to back.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think the best way to attach this.
You could just run it down the back and come out the bottom.
That's what I was thinking.
And that'll hold it up against it.
And I can glue it in, just spread things out a little bit. But I know I have to go through the bottom. Okay. That's long enough. I love this fluffy. It's so fluffy. So what I'm going to do is separate this a little bit. Fit it in there. Attempting to center it. Get the trusty glue gun. Bigger blob than I thought was coming out.
And be sure to keep your fingers out of the way when you do that.
That's the nice thing about our squeegees, because they are silicone, the rubber part of it, you know, that it won't stick. It'll peel off. So you can save your fingers. That was some fuzz. Some more fuzz. And some more fuzz. Hopefully I'll have some.
You're going to end up with nothing to glue.
I'm hoping that this does...
She said, so cute. And she said she had to hop off for a bit. I don't know if she was gone and came back.
And I just...
Pulled it off.
Pulled it off.
Don't want to do that.
I guess I should have let it sit for a minute. Let me see. I'm just...
You can always center it after it's glued, because it's not...
Well,
I mean, if it's not equidistant at top and bottom.
I know what you mean. I'm just... I'm just wondering, do I need to do something going that way?
I wouldn't.
Don't want to burn my fingers like I have in the past. I went all those years never really doing a major burn, but I guess it was inevitable. But see, it just pulls right off. No damage, no harm, no foul. Make sure.
It's reversible.
I think I'm going to put a little dab here to help it blend in. Hopefully it's a little, yeah.
Well, you're putting a ribbon up there anyway.
I know, but I'm just trying to get it to lay flatter, and I'll do the same thing. But the thing about the ribbon, depending on if you want a boy or a girl, you can put for the girl up here, and you could, instead of the little nose, you could put it down there as well. And another little dab.
For those who remember Brylcreem.
Yeah, a little dab will do you. Yes, I knew that was coming. Okay, so now I'm going to put the bow there. And this will cover any little imperfections bows are good for. And
not that there are any.
No, not with mine. Mine are perfect. And separate the whiskers. I know the whiskers are the same color, but I think it's cute still. Just trying to get that to go down. And I have this, we have this great little stand. So if you don't, you could put this on, well, I guess it's not perfect with the whiskers.
Well, you can pull the whiskers through the bottom.
Well, then you lose a little bit of something, but push them to the side. Oh, the cats are going crazy upstairs. I'm going to have to put more glue. I didn't put enough. But there we go. I'm going to put a little more glue on there. Get that straight. And there
you go.
There is our cute little bunny. You can put a little loop on the back and hang them on the wall or hang them on your door. Again, I'm going to put a little more glue just to make it more stable of a nose. Or you can leave that off for yourself. But here, let me just go over again. I made the tassel, the nose and tassel with our tassel maker. I punched the holes in with our punch, and Mike moved this out of the way. Ugh. And I made the bow with our new bow maker. And there's different ways, and I will be doing a tutorial once I learn all the different ways of doing things, moving the pegs and all. And different styles, teeny tiny bows up to big fluffy bows, messy bows and all that. So I just wanted to show you some of the tools that we have. We also have our heat gun that's not overly hot and melt things, including your fingers. So I hope I inspired you to investigate further. My website or my business page is Create Simply with Michelle. That's one L. That's on Facebook. And you'll find my website listed there. But if you have any comments, what you think about this, I'd appreciate it. If you want to put down what your Valentine plans are, feel free to do so. And I hope you come visit again. So you guys have a wonderful night. And if I don't see you tomorrow, have a happy Valentine's Day from Mike and Michelle.
Yep.
Good night.
Good night. See you later, Amanda.